Welcome to Real Racing TV, top asphalt blistering 3/10 of a mile madness from our very own Southside Speedway. Stay tuned for interviews, tech talk, and some outstanding racing. Greats like Bobby Allison and Denny Hamlin cut their teeth on these four corners. Be prepared for an awesome show. And now, here is your host, Sean Cook.
Hi, folks. We're down here with DJ Wattson, the pretty face that goes with the number 8 people. Now, look, 2 wins this season, one at Langley, one at Southside. How are you feeling about the season, man?
I feel real good. The first season, this is our 3rd season in it. In the first season, it's hard to get a penny out of anybody because they don't know what you can do. And this year, we've had a lot of people come and put their name on the card, believe in what we've done the past couple seasons, and have enabled us to really step our game up. And those 2 wins, we really weren't the best car, but the guys, they really turned some knobs on this thing and make it run in the race, and I'm just loving it.
Well, look, give a shout-out to these wonderful people who are sponsoring your car.
We got John Bransford with Crossroad Trailer Leasing. The man walked through the pits here one night, and I only had 2 new tires, and he felt bad for me, and he bought me 2 more new tires, and we sat on the pole and won the race that night. He's been with me ever since. Sam's Towing, ASAP Paving. I've got Speedy's Decals, Tascon, just a whole group of people, and people like yourself. Help your sport keep getting it.
Well, look, folks, keep an eye. If you need a trailer, where do you go?
Crossroad Trailer Leasing, John Bransford.
That's right, and he's actually, I think, donated a trailer out here. It's people like this that keep this track going, and that is the spirit of racing, right, DJ?
Yes, sir.
All right, man, we'll stick it to him tonight, man. Good luck. Look out for the number 8 Pro 6 car. All right, folks, we're down here with Tim Lane. Tim Lane, say hi to the viewers out there. We've got about 10,000 people watching right now.
Hey, what's going on?
All right, now this is a Pro 6 car, right, Tim?
That's correct. It's a Nissan 300ZX motor in it. It's V6.
Kind of looks like somebody took a hacksaw and cut the front 2 pistons off, man. You've only got 3 exhaust pipes instead of 4. Now, do you think that you'd like to have a Chevy motor in? Would you like more power, or you think this is a good suited motor for this class?
I think it's a perfect suited motor. We run here and at Langley, and we run fast either way. You know, it's a fun class to get into, and it's rather cheap. That's the good thing about it, is you can run competitively and fast with a real tube chassis race car cheap.
Well, that's great, guys. I'm sure some of the late model teams probably are wondering why they're spending so much money. But look, I'm going to ask my cameraman to get a quick shot of this motor, and we're going to talk about it for a sec. Now, you've got headers coming off here. What are you allowed to do to modify this motor?
Basically, the motor is supposed to be 100% stock. So basically, you can go anywhere. You can go. You can get a motor out of the junkyard, that's running, or you can go to an AutoZone. Like what we do is, I got AutoZone as a sponsor, and you can buy one of their motors fully assembled, ready to go. Put it in here and go.
So everybody's basically running with the same amount of power. It's a very fair form of racing. And what's been in your experience up here at Southside Speedway?
It's very fair. It's everybody's got exactly the same thing, and we've done good. We've won a couple races this year, and if we could just keep the nose clean, we might win another one.
All right, folks, this is the face that goes with the number 22 Pro 6 car. Good luck tonight, buddy. We want to see you take it past that start-finish line in front of everybody else, right?
I will do.
Yow. All right, folks, it's people like this gentleman here, Steve Settlage, that make this track happen. Steve, tell me a little bit about why you support this track with your company, Tascon.
We support it on a couple levels. We're running 3 cars out here this year. We've got 2 karts in the MACA series, and we've got 1 car in Pro 6. And tonight it's Tascon night, and we've got 600 people that work with us out here tonight, all having a good time. Everybody enjoys it. Perfect night tonight. Weather's great, and it's going to be great racing.
Absolutely. Now, listen, I don't know if you can look at this face. If anybody at home can tell me who this face reminds them of, I'll tell you exactly. His 2 sons, Matt and Josh Settlage, race out here, right?
Yeah, I can't deny them.
Okay, now what classes they racing? MACA go-kart and...
In a MACA go-kart and the Pro 6 series.
Now, which one of your 2 sons do you think is the better driver?
I'm not going to answer that question. No way, no way. We've got one that is going to be steady and consistent and another one that's going to be very aggressive, but I'm not going to say which is which.
All right, folks, the viewers at home can make up their mind when they watch this man's 2 sons. Now, did it scare you at all? It's a pretty safe track down here.
It's a pretty safe track. There are a few incidents here and there. Mostly it's just a little bumping around, and so far we've been very fortunate. No injuries whatsoever.
Right. And, folks, if you're fed up with cutting your grass and looking after your house, you need to call Steve Settlage to say, hey, man, can you give me one of those houses that are maintenance-free? Tell me a little bit about that.
We've got 3 communities active in Richmond right now with 2 more to come. We've got 3 active in Chesterfield, 1 in Henrico, 1 in Goochland coming. So we offer a very maintenance-free lifestyle, single-level living, and it's been a real success here in Richmond.
So, folks, if you're moving up or if you're moving down and you're fed up with doing the grass, and what else do? They do the grass, the gutters, everything?
Grass, there's a community center with a swimming pool. They don't, only thing they have to take care of is inside their doors.
And folks, there are cleaning companies that can take care of that, right? Well,
right.
Listen, on behalf of me, my viewers, the track, we want to thank you for all your support for the track. Folks, honestly, if you, what's your web address?
www.taskongroup.com.
If you're bored one day, and even if you're not looking for a house, go check it out. There's a really neat concept, and this man here is behind racing, and watch his two sons racing tonight at the toughest track in the South.
Southside Speedway.
Yow! All right, folks, it's Pro 6 racing night, and we are here with, I think, the king of Pro 6 himself, Casey Sipe. Casey, how do you do it, man? You just go out there, you win at Langley, you win at Southside. Is it just because you're spending so much money? Is that what it is?
I'll be honest with you, no, it's not the money at all. You know, great things about these, you don't have to spend a whole lot of money. It's just going out there, knowing how to make the right calls, having the right help in the pits, you know, working on it all week long, all day long, you know, and then it all pays off on race day, man.
Well, I've heard that you visited Capital City Speedway a few times.
Yeah, I started racing out there when I was 7, raced out there forever, you know, just got a lot of experience out there. A lot of the things that you learn, like in the go-kart racing, you carry over into the car, but there is a lot more to learn on top of that, so.
Well, folks, if you want to go racing, first of all, you should probably come to Southside Speedway. But if you're on a slightly lower budget, there's another racetrack called Capital City Speedway. It's out on Route 1, about how far north of the Atlee-Elmont base? About 6 miles north of Atlee-Elmont exit.
Not even that. If you know where Virginia Center Commons Mall is, it's 2 miles north of that.
And guys, and you race Saturday afternoons out there, right?
Yes, sir, Saturday.
All right, folks, so if you get a chance to go see some serious dirt track go-kart racing. Now, how many different divisions of go-karts do they have out there, Casey?
Oh man, it's on a given night between 18 and 20 divisions, ranging from ages 5 all the way up to people that are 50, 60 years old. So.
All right, folks, and when you go out to Capital City Speedway, wave to the flagman, because I believe that's you, isn't it, Casey?
Sometimes you may catch me out there doing this a lot more now, so focusing a lot more on the car, but we're out there sometimes. I'll catch up with you. We'll talk about some racing.
Now, the one thing that other racers told me is they've got to watch out because Casey's got a habit of missing a gear coming out of, number 4, right? Now, tell me a little bit about that, Casey.
Yeah, it has happened before. That's the tricky things about this car is it has a 5-speed transmission, so sometimes when you're coming through the gears, you can actually go to 5th instead of 3rd when you're coming up through them, so it makes it tricky. But we got this Graffiti's Ink Gallery Pro 6 car hooked up and running pretty good. I don't think we'll have a problem with that anymore.
Oh, good. And I think the other drivers are going to be real happy that problem's been resolved because I think the last time it happened was there were 6 or 7 cars piled up right behind you.
Yeah, we caused a big one, but we restarted in the rear and came back and won that one. So.
Hey, man, you're putting on a great show out here for us, Casey. I appreciate all your hard work. I'm sure the viewers at home do. And watch out for the number 23 Pro 6 car in the upcoming race.
And we're running Pro 6 style down the front stretch and into turn number 1. Off the top of the speedway, down the back stretch. Look at Matt go. Down into turn number 3. Ed drove it in there really hard, but she's stuck off of 4. He will lead lap number 1, Matt Settlage. Started the night out in the Maca kart. He is in the Pro 6 automobile, and he is set sail. Now, folks, I'll tell you one of the things these cars get to do is they run a certain tire, they buy a set of tires, they have to run it for 3 or 4 races. I believe tonight was one of the nights the Pro 6 Series got brand new tires throughout the field. I think everybody got new tires, so they look a lot faster than usual out here. And I tell you what, that easy, buddy, fence off of turn 4. Oh, man, that was close. Timothy Lane already looking inside of the 23 automobile of Casey Sipe. The car tightens up right in the center of the corner. He's going to try the challenge. Drops back in line down the backstretch. Wesley Harris hitting a smooth line around the Southside Speedway. Car not looking too tight, not looking too loose. Exits the corner. Casey Sipe and DJ Wattson contact to the fence. Lane down on the bottom half of the speedway. He'll work underneath the 41 car. Down the backstretch. Smigo to the top of the speedway. Lane to the bottom. Lane drives it down into turn number 3. The car sticks for him perfect off of turn number 4. Up in the second spot at the stripe. Lane looks on the bottom of the speedway. He will look down to the back of the turn number 3. Out breaks the 48 car heading into the corner. Now we battle for the top spot. Lane able to get the throttle off the corner. Holds onto the car. No contact. Probably about 2 feet apart in the middle of the front stretch. Lane off of turn number 2. Give him the top spot. Worst to first, from 8th starting position to first place at the halfway signal. Still there. Wesley started to come down the track. Sipe was already there. Had the nose inside. Casey Sipe up into second. He's got about a half a straightaway and 8.5 laps to try to run down your top driver. It's been JB Sipe inside of Brandon Galleries around the South Side Speedway off of turn number 2 and down the backstretch. They battle it out for the 6th spot on the speedway, and your leader is coming. Galleries drops to the bottom of the speedway. JB Sipe right up ahead of your leader, Timothy Lane down on the bottom of the speedway. Looks to the outside of the 21 car down the backstretch. Might cost him some momentum as he heads down into turn number 3. Oh, Brandon a little sideways. That might give Timothy the room he needs to go ahead and get on by. Down into turn number 1. Sipe up on the top of the speedway in front of the leader. Oh, Timothy Lane hangs on. Galleries and Timothy Lane made contact. Casey Sipe backed off the throttle to save it. Lane on the bottom of the speedway. More contact between himself and the lap car of JB Sipe. Lane will get the final move and make it off the bottom of turn 2. But man, is it wild here. Oh, the 21 car Brandon Galleries goes around. Everybody's going to get by, but the caution will fly. Tries to drive it off. Oh, the 23 car. Something's wrong with Sipe. He is off the pace. Now it popped out a gear on him, it looked like.